Okay, so in this video we're going to talk about calculating the area of a rectangle. Many of you are familiar with the formula A equals length times width, where this is your length and this is your width. The lesson here is to understand that L and W are just variables to help you remember the formula, which is length times width. In my opinion, LW, area equals LW, is probably one of the least used formulas ever, and it's often misleading because many teachers will say that the longest side is always the length and the shortest side is always the width. They are variables. It doesn't matter which side is the length and which side is the width. And you can name them A and C, D and E, F and G, H and I. It doesn't matter. The actual formula I like to use is area equals base times height, because that falls through with the parallelogram and the triangle as well. But we're going to use length times width just because you're familiar with it. And you'll notice on the slideshow that I've changed the length and the width to the opposite side. So this is actually the length and this is actually the width here, and that's just to reiterate what I've just said. So our next step is to drag down the A and then to simplify the L times W into just LW. Next we can substitute our constants for our variables. So our constant for L is 5.765 meters. And our constant for our width is 67.234 meters. And then we can multiply by the invisible 1, and we get 5.765 meters times 76.234 meters. A equals, handy dandy calculator, take 5.765 times 67.34 equals 388.215 meters squared. And don't forget, when you have two variables that are multiplied, that are the same basis, so example m, and you're multiplying them, you add your exponents. So m becomes m1 plus 1, which equals m squared. In the past, you were probably just told to remember that area is always squared and perimeter is always singular, and in volume it's always cubed, but there's actually a mathematical reason for that to occur.